They always told me I was lucky. I heard it from neighbors, from strangers, even from the woman who gave birth to me. You're lucky someone wants to help you, Lana, she said, smoothing down my frizzy hair as she shoved an overpacked plastic bag into my arms. This is a good thing. I was 9. I didn't understand what a good thing meant. All I knew was that a man named Mr. Toby had been visiting our home more and more often, bringing groceries, sweet biscuits, even paying off our rent. I thought maybe he was my mother's new boyfriend. Maybe he was rich. Maybe, just maybe, he'd help us escape the hunger that visited our kitchen every night. So, when my mother said I'd be staying with him for a while, I believed her. I clung to the idea that this was temporary, that she was just doing what she had to, that she loved me. I didn't cry, not when I left, not when she waved and turned her back without looking at me twice. I told myself to be strong. I told myself she'd come for me. But that wasn't what happened. The house I entered was not a home. It was cold, hollow, and too quiet. There were older girls too, older, thinner, with dead eyes that didn't blink when they passed me in the hallway. They never spoke unless spoken to, and they never smiled. I asked when school would start. Mr. Toby laughed, the kind of laugh that makes your skin itch. This is school, he said. You'll learn fast. At first it was chores, dishes, sweeping, cooking, cleaning. Then came the rules. No talking back, no asking questions, no looking men in the eyes. Then came the punishments. If I disobeyed, I went hungry. If I cried, I got locked in the pantry. Once for 2 days, no light, no food, just the sound of my own heart screaming. Every night, I would sit on a tattered mattress and whisper into the dark, Mommy's coming, maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Years passed like that. Long gray years where my birthday was just another shift. I forgot what hope felt like. I stopped believing in anything. Then, when I was 15, it all cracked open. It was past midnight when the banging started. Doors burst open. Flashlights flashed in our eyes, shouting, Police, chaos. We were herded outside barefoot, confused and blinking under the moonlight. That's when an officer pulled me aside. He was young, kind. He handed me a blanket and said, You're safe now. Safe? I didn't even know what that meant anymore. Later, in a small interview room with bright lights and too many questions, someone showed me papers, my name, my date of birth, a signature. It was my mother's. She handed over your guardianship when you were 9, they said. She paid her. I felt my breath stop. I laughed, numb, hollow laughter, because what else could I do? No, I said, that's a mistake. My mom wouldn't sell me. But the officer didn't argue. He just looked at me with those eyes, the ones that already knew I wasn't ready to accept the truth. And just like that, the lie I had lived inside for 6 years collapsed. She didn't send me away for my own good. She didn't give me up out of love. She sold me. That betrayal, that was the real violence. More than the beatings, more than the isolation, more than the men who came to the house with their eyes full of hunger. My own mother chose money over me. I wanted to scream, to tear every memory apart, to go back in time and stop myself from believing in her. But I couldn't, so instead, I began again. In the shelter, I met women who didn't flinch when I cried, social workers who held my shaking hands and said, You are not broken, therapists who helped me peel back the shame layer by layer until I remembered how to breathe. I'm still healing. Some nights the past comes back like a shadow under my bed, but I no longer whisper into the dark. I speak clearly now. I speak loudly. because I am not a possession. I am not what they did to me. I am what I chose to become in spite of it. My name is Liana, and I am writing this so the world knows. I was sold, but I will never be silent again.